What is there to say that hasn't already been said? Probably plenty. That's why I do this. I just want to put some thoughts out here. Some thoughts out into the internet, out into the ethernet, out into the minds and hearts of all you beautiful people across the planet. Nobody hates TikTok more than this guy right here. Okay? I mean, they did me dirtier than Jeffrey Dahmer with some Netflix and chill. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty bad. They hurt me deep down. That being said, how about you let the guy talk? Because some of these questions I wanted to know the answers to. Not just you going,
yes,
or just talking through him, or when he says things like, can I have an opportunity to explain? You go,
no, we're moving on.
Okay.
Like, does it hurt your back when you blow smoke up your own ass like that? Inquiring minds want to know. At least this one does.
We have to be more specific.
Yes.
After project.
Another thing, Florida ma'am. That's what I'm going to start calling you. The representative from Florida, Kat or Kate, whatever it is. It's probably Karen, right? You changed it because Karen just doesn't fit, right? You sound like a Karen and you look like, I don't know. To be honest with you, you got a Mr. Potato Head thing going on there with the...
Are you aware of these comments? Yes or no?
Every time you ask a question, the legal team for ByteDance and the legal team for TikTok is the same. Is that correct?
TikTok and ByteDance share legal teams. You confirmed this, correct?
Is that correct, sir?
Yes.
Come on, lady. You're freaking me out. You're creeping me out. I don't even know how to explain it. It reminds me of, like, I don't know, when you blow ass in an elevator and the doors are closed, you can't get out, right? But you shoot that other person a smile like it's a smile, but it's a you smile. You know what I'm saying? It's a you smile. That's what it is. So why don't you just say it, lady? And I thought it was so funny. I'll show a little clip of the video here in a second, but when she asked to pull the actual TikTok up on the screen, during the committee meeting, I'm going to be at the place, and then it showed a weapon unloading, right? Or whatever. I thought it was funny. Not the TikTok. I get threatening people. That ain't cool. That ain't cool, bro. Don't be threatening people. Besides, that person was probably a little, that's just, he wasn't going to do nothing anyway. Regardless, though, we got to keep our eye out for the folks that do. I get that. But what I thought was hysterical was when this was brought up on the screen, that these people that are so hateful and so against TikTok and want it gone, you got 18 notifications at the bottom of the screen here. You have a TikTok of your own that you interact with. Mrs. Potato Head, Florida ma'am. If those aren't your screen names,
it's a total waste.
Obviously, I'm not trying to make fun of the way you look. Look at the way I look. But look at the way you look. Or, well, at least look at the way you smile. Try not to smile. That's scary. That would scare my children. And they watch horror movies. You feel me? Florida ma'am. But all the people on this committee, it's not just you. So I'm not just going to pick on you. Every person on that committee, they didn't want to let him answer a question. I found it really odd that everyone was jumping this dude's ass about being transparent, and transparency was something that he, used in his opening statement. How dare you reprimand somebody for using the word transparent and not being transparent? And in the same vein, you were getting on to him so you can't control data, and you're taking data, and you don't protect us, and the data. Ain't that what you do? Ain't that exactly what you do? Isn't that what we've been uncovering here lately? That's what I recall. That's what I'm familiar with. That's what I understand. I understand that Facebook and Twitter were in bed with the government and, made things happen that they wanted to happen and not happen. And Hell, contributions were given to campaigns. I mean, come on here. I don't know who it was that said it. I think it was a comedian. If it wasn't, then I credit whoever out there said this. These people that are in office, they all need to wear jackets, just like they do in NASCAR, right? So they can have whoever sponsors them all over their shit, so we know when they're
Bullshitting us.
That whole thing was bullshit. Now, again, like I said, I am not a fan of TikTok at all. I hate them. I hate them with all and every fiber of my being. I hate them. I'm about being fair, and I want it to be fair, because that's all I wanted from TikTok, was it to be fair. But I also want them to get a fair shake. So when he says things like,
No.
to your question, and then you say, yes, yes, and then smile like a psycho killer, Florida man. By the way, let me throw this dart at you, Miss Cat from Florida. A chief executive officer is not the same thing as an editor-in-chief.
But you have regular contact with ByteDance,
With the CEO of ByteDance.
who is Mr. Zhang Fuping is the editor-in-chief.
Let me say that again. A chief executive officer is not the same thing as an editor-in-chief. That's what you got mixed up there, even though you just kept running him over with
Yes, yes, yes.
even though he told you no. You made yourself look like a moron. You all did. You just kept going after him and never letting him finish, never letting him defend himself, speak. When all was said and done, I'll use Florida Ma'am since I've been doing that the whole time. Florida Ma'am yielded at the end of everything she had to say without allowing him to answer one question. And at the end of it, he looked at the chair and he said,
Can I respond, Chair?
and within a split second, the chair responded with,
No, we're going to move on.
what did you want to know? Nothing? Did you just want somebody to come sit in a chair and look at you and go, you're right, and you're right, and you're right, and you're right, and you're right? You just all wanted to pat each other on the back. What are you trying to get? Are you trying to go viral on TikTok? What's the deal? And again, like I said, I think it's hysterical. The display, the thing she put on display to show, like the very first thing was a card that said, she was like, do you remember when Zhao Jing, whatever, said this particular line in May of 2021? Yeah, because I remember exactly everything that was said almost 2 years ago. 100%. He said he didn't get the memo. You cannot believe him. I'm not sure if I believe him. But I'm not going to remember something from 2 years from now. I can guarantee you that. I'm not going to remember something 2 hours from now. Some know what I'm saying. If you feel me, you feel me. Anyway, I wanted to put that out there. I just wanted to say that I got no information from that whole TikTok's testimony. It didn't do nothing because you didn't let the man answer any questions. So, just like you came in, we both came in not knowing shit. We're leaving out of this thing still not knowing shit. Thank you, Congress, for doing what you do best, and that's not a damn thing at all. Everybody, I appreciate you hanging in with me again. This has been comedian Crazy Ray Scanlon with Ray Reacts to Everything, and I just reacted to some dumbass shit. Hope y'all have a good one.